everyone, and welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to talk a lot about taste and boosting flavor. So I've been on this journey for about 3 years now, and when I first went on it, it was really hard because I had completely lost my taste buds, and it was something that I was really not prepared for that experience, and I couldn't really understand what that really meant. And things completely lost taste, tasted like cardboard, tasted really bad. So it wasn't even that things had no flavor, it was just really bad, and the textures were altered as well. So my whole experience with food just became very different, and it became very challenging to find things that would taste good and to eat. And especially when you're first going through this, you might really experience this loss of taste very badly, and then it may start to come back. So as you go through the journey, especially when you're going through your treatments and you're getting weekly treatments, they are more affected, and the longer you're on and the more spread out treatments become, your taste starts coming back. And I love food and I love cooking, so I really went on this journey trying to figure out things that would taste really good to me. So today I really want to talk about hydration, because it's so important to stay hydrated during this. Your mouth can be very dry, which also affects your taste. So I think it's really important to stay hydrated, and you can just drink plain water and other things that you like to drink. But sometimes plain water can get that metallic taste. It may not taste as good as it did before. I'm a huge water drinker, and it did not taste good for a while. So, just putting a squeeze of lemon in your water to drink gives it a boost of flavor. Again, other citrus, lime, orange. I like to make a pitcher of lemon and oranges together. I like the flavor combination, and I just slice them, give them a good stir, and of course there's a lot in there, so they don't want to stir so easy, but you just give it a good stir, and you can stick this in your fridge, and this will last for a few days, and then you could refresh every time you run out of water. Just keep adding more water to it, and then after a few days just change the fruit again and start over with a new batch. This is really tasty and flavorful, and the longer it sits, the more flavorful this water gets. Also, things like melon and cucumber can also have a lot of flavor, and mint. So I've just made like a combination of those ingredients in water as well, and that can have a lot of taste. And one of my favorites is cranberries. Cranberries have a great flavor boost. Their tartness, it just really for some reason seems to agree when you're not having a lot of taste. So all you really need to do is just pour a little splash. You don't need a lot, a little goes a long way. Just a little splash of the cranberry juice makes the water look pretty, and just give it a try and enjoy. You can also try real cranberries. I pop bags of these in my freezer, so I always have them on hand because they're a lot of flavor. So I think it's really important during this time to stay hydrated. It's very good for our health, and this will help you stay hydrated and hopefully give you some sensation of flavor while you're going through this hard time with your taste challenges. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.